Hi, welcome to AFTV. We've just drawn 2-2 to Chelsea here at Stamford Bridge. Travelled all the way from LA. Sadly didn't get the win, but a draw. What would you make of the performance today?
I didn't think the first half was as executed as I thought that Arsenal would come out with, but they turned around in the second half. I think there was a sense of urgency in the second half where they thought, we need to get a result here, and I thought they could honestly win it in the last maybe like 5 minutes or so. They could have gotten that third goal.
Yeah.
But the first half was not so good. But I'm glad that we were able to turn it around in that second half and be able to get a result out here in Stamford Bridge in front of their fans.
Yeah. What do you make of the penalty decision? I don't know how close you are, if you could see it from the away end. Do you think it was unfair that it was a penalty against Saliba? Or do you think that is how it is in today's game because his arm was stretched out?
Yeah, I mean, without the discussion of VAR, I don't think that would have been a penalty. But with VAR, I thought that penalty was absolutely ridiculous. I don't think that shouldn't have been given. I think it was totally accidental, and I think without that penalty result, we would have won the entire match, and that would have been a good result for Arsenal, and still, continue to get another, win across the road. And
why do you think we was 2-0 down for the majority of the game? Do you think it's just Chelsea were too good, or were Arsenal just really bad today to our standard?
I think Arsenal were really bad to our standard. I love Arsenal, and I think coming back from the international break and just having that nice 10 to 12 days, I think they needed to have that kind of refresh and restart, and it just wasn't there. With one to two training sessions, that wasn't enough to kind of click. And Saka was, coming back from an injury, and then 10-day break, not being called up for the England national team. He just wasn't there today, and it was a little disappointing for me coming all the way from Los Angeles. Yeah. But again, it was nice to see that sense of urgency in the second half coming from. From the second half to see that they could get a result away from home.
Yeah, what side, just to round up, what side do you stand on? Do you stand on that, we scraped a point today, or are you more happy as a fan that, the boys dug in and got the point? Which side is it?
No, I think we dropped points.
Yeah, okay.
I think we dropped points. It's Chelsea are in 10th, 12th place. They're just not they're not good enough this season, and we should have won this entire game. Being down 2-0 to start the second half is not good enough. If we want to win the Premier League, that is not good enough. So something needs to change, whether it's the maturity or it's the mentality. It seems like, again, there was a sense of urgency going into the second half after being down 2-0, where things started to click and we could have gotten a third goal.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, maybe in the next game where Chelsea play Arsenal at Arsenal, and I'm sure we'll win, but today just wasn't our day.
Thank you.